All right. I don't know what my thing should be. Let's see. What kind of poll should I do? What's up? Welcome in. How you doing? The first person into the live. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So it's kind of a therapy session. Or not. I'm not really sure. I always say that platforms are not therapy, but oftentimes people use them for therapy. And honestly, when you kind of get to a point where you just don't care what people think anymore, and you just talk and you don't really care, it's easy to use the platforms as for therapy. It really is, because you just kind of talk and you let it all out. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you guys doing? My number says one, and that one person is just staring at me. It's kind of awkward. If y'all could type, that would be great. If y'all could say hello, like the live, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, feel free to. Anyways, I am chilling and vibing. I'm a little sleepy. I always get really sleepy when I get on live. I don't know why that is. That's kind of why I don't really get in the camera when I go live anymore. Because I'm laying in my bed and I know I can get engagement still, even if I'm not in camera, which is really, really awesome. That's one thing I like about this platform is y'all will talk no matter what. Dang, 17. What's up, everybody? My name is Angel Eyes. I'm a content creator and streamer. Yes, this is what I do. Yes, I am an entertainer. So if y'all could like my live and subscribe to my channel, I have 4 shows. The Lulu Diaries, Sugar Ain't Free. You gonna learn tonight. Now what did we learn? And I also work out Monday through Friday at 12:30 Central Standard Time. I am a full-on content creator and streamer. If y'all could like the live, that would be greatly appreciated. So we are doing, I said therapy, that, and y'all just listening, because that's the reality, because y'all listening to me. Like sometimes people come in and talk to me about their problems, but hey, why can't I do the same? People get on live and they talk about all their issues. Sometimes people get on live and they talk about their problems and stuff. And sometimes they don't even be having actual problems. Like they lie about shit that they did. Like some people really get on here and they lie about stuff, and motherfuckers will drop them so much and they'll support them so much, and motherfuckers really be lying about stuff. Like they lie about it. Like there ain't like it's some people that don't even got stuff going on, and then like you find out they was lying, and it's just like dang. Whole time I don't even what's up. Whole time I don't even talk about what I deal with because I feel like people don't give a fuck. What's up, y'all? What's Gucci, y'all? Like I don't really talk about what I deal with because I mean, like I notice that people that talk about their issues get support, but I don't. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Maybe it's a pride thing. I'm not sure. Because reality, I got a lot of stuff going on, and I do need help. But what is the point of talking about it on the internet? Because I feel like this: people on the internet just want to be entertained. That is the reality. That's that's the reality. People on the internet just want to be entertained. They don't really care about people's problems like that. You know? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for tapping the screen and all that good stuff. Jacques. Jacques? Jacques. I like that. What's up, everybody? You know what I'll never understand is how I have kids that always come in my stream. Like, I'll never understand how kids are allowed to watch YouTube live streams. Like, where are y'all parents at? Like, for real, where is y'all parents at? Why are they not watching it? Because I would never in my life let my child into a YouTube live stream with a random ass adult. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Tap that screen, like the live, subscribe to the channel. I am a content creator, and this is Unlicensed Healing. As you guys know, one of my shows is the Lulu Diaries, and that essentially is a healing journey, both for me and the character. Because that's how I get my pain out, and honestly, it feels good getting it out with writing. You know? Why the fuck y'all don't talk like that? I can't stand when I go live and nobody talks. Like, y'all just be watching me. And honestly, it's kind of creepy because it feels like it's people that's just stalking me. Like, y'all watching me for somebody, like trying to figure out if I'm talking about a certain thing. I'm not, and I won't be. You already said hi. I need to put a poll up. Maybe I can do that. Maybe that'll get some more engagement. Let's see. Um, hmm. Ooh, that's lit. But you probably can't see that. I like that color. That was kind of cool. W live. Winner, winner, live. I don't know what the W means. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. I can trust him? Okay. And how come I can trust him? I ain't even say who he is, but how come I can trust him? What makes you think I can trust him? What if he violated my trust? Why should I trust him if he violated my trust? You're saying yes, I can trust him. Why can I trust him? How can I trust him? If he violated my trust and did nothing but hurt me, how can I trust him? Obviously, we got two people that voted. We got 50-50, okay? So go ahead and tell me, how can I trust him if he hurt me and violated my trust? Because, see, I'm at a point to where I don't believe I can trust anybody. That's the point I'm at in my life. I won't trust anybody ever again. Nobody at all. Like, they say, oh, you should trust God. I don't even trust God. That's the point I'm at. I trust nobody. What's up, y'all? Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? La da 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 da. Whoa, yeah. You see, when you've been through a lot of hurt and pain and just dealt with a bunch of stuff, you learn that you can't trust anybody. Like, I was on the phone with my mama today and she was like, no, you just can't trust everybody. No, I can't trust anybody. That's how I feel. I can't trust anybody. There is no way for me to trust anybody at all. That's the point that I'm at in my life. And that's how I'm going to be, is not trusting anybody. Because what's the point of trusting people? You know? Yes. Y'all just want me to trust people. For what? Why should I trust him? Why should I trust him when all he did was hurt me? All he did was hurt me and lie to me. And y'all saying I can trust him? Make it make sense. How can I trust him when all he did was hurt me? To the people, the 67% that's saying yes. If all he did was hurt me and all he did was lie to me and lie on me, how can I trust him? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I ain't gonna stay on too long. I'm probably gonna get off and go to sleep soon. I like the fact that I can do audio only on here though. What's up? Welcome in. How you doing? Y'all don't even know who he is. That's the funny part. Y'all just say yes or no. Just you're going with whatever you feel, you know? But I don't trust anybody. That's where I'm at now in my life. I don't trust anybody. Nobody can be trusted. You know, the interesting part about the internet is that even though I don't encourage people to use it as a therapy session, and I always say I'm not your therapist. Here I am rambling on about my stuff. Well, not really. I'm not talking about everything I deal with, just because oftentimes people use the internet to try and destroy people, and I've already been destroyed enough. So I'm not going to bring that to the internet. You misclicked. What do you want to click? No or yes? Did you want to click yes or no? We have 4 votes. 2 said yes and 2 said no. Well, technically, since you misclicked, you whatever your answer was, I don't know what you was trying to say no. Yeah, you're right. I can't trust him. Even though I want to, I can't trust him. If all somebody does is hurt you and abuse you, there's no way you can trust them. There's no way you can trust that person again. Like, even if you want to forgive them and you want to work things out and you want to be there for them and all that shit, there ain't no way you can trust them. If all they do is hurt you and abuse you and destroy you, there's no way you can trust them again. There's absolutely no way you can trust them. You know? Even if you want to, like even if you want to inside, you can't do it. And everything in me wants to trust him. Everything in me wants to be there for him, but all he has done is lied to me. He lied to me about his engagement. You know, it's like I can't trust you. Obviously, this is a Delulu stream. Can't trust him, you know? And then it's just like, how do you heal from all that hurt? How do you heal from loving someone with your whole heart, your whole chest, just to be hurt, just to be destroyed, just to be lied to and lied on? How do you heal from that? It's just the reality. And the motherfuckers that say yes, y'all probably ain't even paying attention to the question. Can I trust him? Can I trust him? You see, he got me to this point of not wanting to trust anybody. Like, my heart is so cold now because of what he put me through. Like, my heart is dark now. Dark angel. That's why she came forth. Because of all he put me through. Like, my heart is just like dark now. That's why Dark Angel's out now, because all that hurt turned, it brought her forth. It brought forth Dark Angel. 80% said no. What happened? Well, you have to watch the Lulu Diaries to know everything. With the show The Lulu Diaries, which is one of my shows, the Lulu girl was used as someone's content, painted as crazy on an app with a group chat with her face on it. And lots of people were involved. Actually, Dark Angel did the group chat interviews, which is on my page. Yeah. So when I say can I trust him, that's I'm referring to the person in that series. Can I trust him? I mean, reality is, even though I want to trust him, and they can both coexist to where you can love them and care about them so much, but you have to accept the reality. And sometimes reality is hard to accept. It's hard to accept the fact that all this person did was hurt me and destroy me, and now my heart is dark and I don't want to trust. I don't want to deal with anybody. My heart is dark. So dark angels. Jack, what happened in the stream? Dumbass, was you not listening to me? Like, did you literally not hear anything I said? Tabby, you didn't hear shit I said. Did you hear anything I just said? Like, I literally just explained everything. And your ass, Jack, what happened in the stream? Didn't nothing happen in the stream. I was just talking. Since you trying to be messy and shit. Hey, can't stand y'all must like listen. I just told you gotta watch the show. Okay, and the thing is, I just when they said what happened, I explained everything, right? And then they gonna say, Jack, what happened in the stream? Like, I literally just explained what was going on. Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to my rant. I see it says 80% said no and 20% said, oh, well, you shouldn't be leaving the stream. You should stay in the stream. I don't see the point of leaving. If you want, I ain't going to rewind back to what was going on. You got to stay in here and chill. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Anyways, the reason why I did this question is simply because can I trust him? That's the reality. It's the fact that some people said yes. I feel like that the people that said yes probably wasn't even paying attention to the question. Or they misclicked. Because after everything that I have experienced with that man, there is no way I can trust him or anybody. See, I've never dealt with anybody that got me to a point of not trusting anybody. And that's exactly what happened with him. And you know what's fun about the Lulu Diaries is it puts me into that poetry mode. Like I do poetry with the Lulu Diaries. Like when I write my Delulu Diaries, it's poetry form and I love it. I got other shows, but when I'm hurt, I just do Delulu Diaries. That's what I do. What's up, y'all? We ain't got very many likes on the board. But yeah, you got me to a point of darkness. Dark angel came forth. And now my heart is dark and cold to where I don't want to love anymore, to where I don't even think love exists. And he got me to a point to where I don't want. It's not that I don't want to love. It's that I do want to love, but at the same time, I don't want to be hurt anymore. So I'm choosing not to love anymore. And I think that that's the best way to go, is not to love. Because if you just don't give your heart to anybody and you don't give your time to anybody and you just kind of pretend like it doesn't affect you, act like you're strong, maybe it won't affect you so much. That's a lie, because the reality is it did affect me. You see, it destroyed me inside, in all honesty. That's the reality. I might have put on that front. I guess that's why Dark Angel had to come forth. Because she's stronger than Delulu, keeping it real. She had to come forth because the Lulu was destroyed so much. So Dark Angel had to come forth and be strong for her. But when Dark Angel comes out, that's it. It's just darkness. There's no joy. It's just pure darkness. Pure darkness. I kind of like Dark Angel, y'all. Some people really think I can trust him. So why should I trust somebody that has only done nothing but hurt and lie? How can I trust somebody like that? And I bet you the people that said yes, if they were paying attention, they're not going to say why they said yes. They're not going to admit to it. Because they're sitting there like, oh, dang, I shouldn't have said yes if all he did was hurt her. I mean, I appreciate the votes in the poll, though. We got 7, is that 12? Oh, that's 12 votes. 12 votes. So anyways, y'all, what y'all up to? You know what really irks my nerves sometimes is like the fact that people lie about having issues. Like they'll lie about like big issues too. And I'm sitting there like, and then they like make a hella money off of the stuff. Like people sending money and shit like that. And the whole time they ain't even telling the truth. Like they're lying to people. And people really be believing them too. And I don't even talk about my issues. And I have actual issues going on, but I don't talk about it because when you have like people that's haters, those they don't give a fuck about your problems. They want to see you fail. They want to see you be destroyed. What's up? What's up, Tanya? How you doing? Like, they want to see you get destroyed. They want to see all that bad stuff happen to you. It's really sad, honestly. And people don't care. I truly do not believe people on the internet care. Like, they get entertained when people are going through trials and tribulations. Like, they get entertained by people having struggles and shit like that. Like, y'all would be entertained by some BS, which is really sad. You know? What's up? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Peace. Hey, Dark Horse. How you doing? What's good? Welcome to the stream. We got 27% that said yes. I really want to know why people said yes. I'm doing good. For the most part. Dark Horse kind of reminds me of Native American stuff for some reason. I don't know why. La da 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 da. But anyways, it's unlicensed healing, you guys. Unlicensed healing, okay? So, I'm on a healing journey. But I ain't, we healing together. The people that said yes, y'all can kiss my ass. I ain't trusting anybody anymore. See, that guy, he got me to a point of not wanting to trust anybody and not wanting to deal with anybody, you know? That's the reality. La-di-do-do-do. Y'all ever dealt with somebody like that? That literally got you to a point so where you don't want to love anymore? Like, that's not a good point to be at. That's definitely not a good point to be at. And now I have to heal from that and get to a point to where I do want to love again. I don't even know if that's ever going to happen again. But maybe that's what he wanted to do, is get me to a point to where I don't want to love anymore. You only trust what people can do. What's that mean? You only trust what people can do. That's an interesting theory. I think you mean you only believe what they can do. See, I trusted someone, but all he did was lie to me and hurt me. So it's just like now I don't want to trust anybody. Like going through that, it made me realize I can't trust anybody. Which, I mean, you know, maybe I can trust some people, but at this point, I don't. Water. All right. Y'all, we got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to hit the live goal. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. If y'all want to tap into the live goal, feel free to. Make sure you engage on my last 3 posts. Please and thank you. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I work out every day, Monday through Friday. Well, usually Monday through Friday at 12:30 Central Standard Time. We do a good workout. And then I have 4 shows that I do. The Lulu Diaries, Sugar Ain't Free, You're Gonna Learn Tonight. And now what did we learn? The Lulu Diaries is the healing journey. It's based off of reality. It's based off a true story. Uh, yeah, you're right. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, ooh, I'm getting sleepy. Lord Jesus, I'm getting tired. In business, you can't trust no one, but only what they can do for your business. Okay. But like I'm talking about like with a relationship, like a dating relationship. You want to be able to trust the person that you're trying to date, right? You want to be able to trust them and um, you know, you want to be able to trust them with everything. You want to trust them with your life. You want to trust them with words you say and feel like you can talk to them and open up to them just as they do you, but sometimes that's not the case. It's not always talking about a business standpoint, but can we compare a actual relationship to a business? What y'all up to though? I still want to know why people say yes. Yes, you can trust him. Fuck that. I don't trust anybody now. I wonder how guys feel when they put a girl through so much and then realize like she don't want to love anymore. It does take time. It does take time. Healing takes time. But sometimes when you go through so much, it truly gets you to a point to where you don't want to love anymore. And that's kind of the point I'm at. I don't want to love anymore. I don't want to put myself out there anymore. And sometimes, and I'm being real open and honest. Sometimes you just stick with the person that hurts you because it's easier. Even though it's hard, it's easier sometimes. It's easier than trying to heal from the hurt. You just go through the hurt again and just deal with the cycle of abuse because you want that feeling of the little bit of feeling that you get of acceptance, the little bit of feeling of love that you get. Yep, some people stop after too much emotional damage. That's so true. That's so true. Once you have a lot of trauma and emotional damage, you stop. You stop trusting people. You stop loving people. You kind of lose all emotions. It's deep. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are having a great day. We got 20 votes in the poll. Can I trust him? Some people really said yes, and I'm just trying to understand why y'all said yes. You know what I like about this platform is that I don't have to be in the camera and y'all will still engage. It's really nice. You know? I'm also getting real, real sleepy. Oh, Lord. So, y'all, I don't really know too much about streaming. I know I seem like I do, but I really don't. And I'm low key, I'm kind of disappointed because I didn't get into the creator boot camp. Like, I was really hoping I would get accepted into that. It's okay though. It's all right, you know? That's okay. It just means that it's not my time for it yet. Like, maybe there's some other stuff I could work on before I am able to attend anything like that. It's all good though, you know? I mean, they invited me, so I figured I would be accepted automatically. But it's okay. That's all right. That's okay. And you know what's amazing is like, I love the fact that I can use my content to heal all my shows. Like, I can use all of my shows as a source of my healing. Like, when I'm hurting, I can just pour it into my content. And sometimes the content will be funny, even if it's pain, because I'm funny and I like to do comedy. And like, the Sugar Ain't Free, that's a comedy show, but there's still hurt inside of me, so I still have to figure out how to pour that into that show as well, because everything can't just be Delulu Diaries. Ooh, this is a good lesson for me as a content creator. I have to learn how to use my hurt and pour it into each of my shows. That's a good one. That's a good lesson. How to use my hurt into my art. That's a good lesson. That's a good lesson. Pain, I think that pain makes people better, in my opinion, as artists and creators. Because I feel like when you go through something, it kind of makes your brain a little more creative, a smidge bit more creative. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just have to figure out how to do it, how to make the pain show up in my art in a sense of comedy for Sugar Ain't Free. Because I feel like that's the type of content that's really going to take me far, is when people can see my heart coming out of it. Like, they already see it with the Lulu Diaries, but I need them to see it in my other shows too. And that's where it's gonna take me far. Is when I put my heart, like when people can see that the Lulu girl, but they see that real and that hurt and that pain, but also is they're seeing the comedy come from the pain. Ooh, that's deep. They're seeing, even though I'm hurt, I'm still able to put forth comedy because yes, this is my job. So y'all don't just stop a job just because you're going through hurt and pain and sickness and stuff. Sometimes you still go to work sick. So even though I'm hurt, even though I feel a lot of pain inside, I still have to figure out how to put out my comedy. Ooh, that's deep. Mm. That's deep. That's deep. My God. That's some deep stuff right there. Like I have to figure out how to put out comedy even though I'm hurt. And oftentimes, that's the thing that like a lot of y'all don't realize. A lot of comedians, they're going through some dark stuff, and comedy is how they get through it. Mm, that's deep. That was deep for me. I'm definitely gonna go back and listen to this stream, and it's gonna be like a reminder to me. Like you're gonna write your comedy right through the pain, and people are gonna. I want people to like. They're gonna see the hurt, but also laugh. Not laugh at the hurt, but they're gonna laugh because of how strong I am and how good my content is. Like it's funny, not because I'm hurt, but it's funny because it's comedy. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it made sense to me. Mm, mm. Riding through the pain. That's that's gonna be good. I just don't know how to do it yet. That's the reality. Cause y'all, like all my stuff, all my hurt's been going into the Lulu Diaries, but I'm starting to realize to be an amazing content creator, I need to be able to bring my hurt out in any way, shape, or form. As in, I need to be able to bring it out in my Sugar Ain't Free, where it's a comedy. And I don't know how to do that yet. But I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. That's the thing. I know I can do it. And that's what's going to take me far as a creator. Is when I am able to write from the same place of hurt, produce something else, a different genre. That's deep. Yeah. I'm really good at, like, I'm a good creator. A lot of people don't know that about me because I'm such a little creator, but I'm really good at what I do. I really am. I'm about to get off if ain't nobody gonna talk. What y'all want to talk about? Any New Year's resolutions? The only New Year's resolution I have as a creator is to do a photo shoot. I want to be in an actual photo shoot. I also want to get my nails and stuff done. Like I want to get my feet done and my nails done, and I want to get a facial. And I don't know if that's necessarily New Year's goals, but that's just stuff I want to do. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. How you doing? Hey, the people that just be sitting in here, what y'all be doing? Do y'all sometimes just literally just fall asleep and listen to my voice? I remember one time this guy, he was in my panel on the other platform, and he fell asleep in the stream. Like he told me, he was like, Like some people tell me that my voice is calming and that they watch me to fall asleep. I didn't know that it was that calming. In all honesty, I really did not know that. But that's cool. If I have a calming, relaxing voice. Mm. I'm trying to stay on an hour, y'all. I really am. But I'm a little bit sleepy. Okay. Unlicensed healing, y'all. Unlicensed. You know what's amazing is like sometimes I watch the content creators that do put their kids in their content, and it's so awesome how much people support that. But I just don't feel comfortable doing it just because of how, one, my daughter was, I had my daughter in the live stream once and people was being mean to her. So I just decided she's not going to be a part of the content. She's not going to be in my stream anymore. And I'll never understand why people are rude to a little kid. Like, for what? You know? And then people try to use like autism as an insult, which is really sad because like that messes with people's confidence, you know? So now my daughter isn't a part of the content. And then plus you got people that'll just look at you for like 2 minutes and assume and make accusations about you too. Like they'll see like a plate on the counter and assume that you didn't do dishes or some shit like that. Like that's just how people are on the internet. It's quite sad, honestly. That's the internet for you, though. Also, y'all, I need a vacuum. If anybody wants to invest in that, please feel. I should just add one to my Amazon list, but nobody really looks at my Amazon list. But I do need a vacuum, a good one, a good vacuum. Every time I get one, it always breaks for some reason. But my friend had let me use her vacuum and it didn't break. It was a good vacuum, and then I had to give it back because I'm a good friend and I don't borrow stuff and then keep it. That's not cool. Y'all shouldn't do that. Don't borrow stuff and then not give it back, okay? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. 73% say no. 27% say yes. I low-key think the 27% did not read the question. Just saying. I'm just saying. What's up, y'all? I'm about to fall asleep. Just keeping it real with you. I got people watching. They say it's 3 people. What y'all doing? The 3 people watching. What you doing? One person. One person now. Now it says one. Da, 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 da. Well, if y'all ain't gonna talk, I'm about ready to go to bed. Yeah. I'm trying to stay on. But my brain is like, it's time for bed. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody for supporting me. Make sure you keep a smile on your face. You never know what the next person's going through. Peace, love. Well, now there's one person watching me, so I don't know if I want to get off or not. You gonna say hello in the chat? The one person watching me? I'll stay on if you're going to say hello. If not, I'm going to get my ass off. You ain't going to say nothing? Okay. You trying to see if it's entertaining enough for you? Well, the way I entertain is when people respond to me, and ain't nobody responding to me, so I'm probably gonna get off and go to bed or watch some videos, but I just won't be on live. Well, um, the one person that's in here, when people just watch me and don't say anything, it makes me feel like they're spying on me. It's really creepy, in all honesty. It's really creepy. So, hey to the one person watching me. You're kind of giving me creepy vibes because you're not saying anything. And it's kind of creepy. So, I hope you at least subscribe to the channel, okay? You ain't got to be scared to speak to me. I do talk back. And now there's two people watching me. Hey, two people, two people, two people, two people. What? It's two people watching me. What's good? Two people. The number says two. Y'all number might say something different, but my number says two. I really don't know how many people are in here, in all honesty. I have no idea. Well, since y'all ain't talking, ain't nobody talking, we're done. We're done. Nobody wants to speak anymore. Okay. Peace, love, happiness.